Welcome to the Billiard Man channel with head-to-head commentary. Learn the tips and tricks for playing online billiards. All right. So here we go. I'm getting it to start. I get a break here. All right, got a few balls in. It's always a good thing. All right, so it's still open. And this is where we try to figure out which stripes or solids is the best situation. I would say stripes. It looks like the solids there are tied up a little bit, so that'll probably be my first choice. I'm going to go ahead and go for the 12 first. Not quite what I was looking for, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to try to put the cue ball further towards the center or middle. So that I can get some open shots here. Probably the biggest shot, hardest shot will be this number 15 there, because it's really tight with that 6 ball. And it's always good to have shape without scratching. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. I'm probably going to end up staying on the left side of the 9. Oh boy, that's going to be really close. So there we go. You don't really want to get too straight on with your balls, especially when your last ball is at the opposite side of the table. So I got my work cut out for me. I didn't want to go that far. I want to get over there on the boy, that's going to be tough. I'll probably end up being only able to get it down halfway, if that. Let's see. Okay, what I could do, that's going to naturally come down that way, I think, anyway. Oh, there we go. Got a lot more than I thought. Okay. Although it's the wrong side of the ball. So, wrong side of the 15. But we'll have to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick this. And all I'm going to do is kick it so that I can get it out of the way of the other balls there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not too far. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh. Now I got it too close to the 2 on the other side of the table. Que sera. So he's got some decisions here. This is probably the hardest part here. He could do a combo on this on this solids here, and kind of get rid of that. It's not the easiest shot when they're separated or they're not as in line with the hole. So we'll see what he does here. You can always play the other balls and hope for a shot for the cue ball to come off. And that gives him a little more. Alright, so this is interesting. What is he going to do? whenever I'm playing against somebody else, I always think about my shot placement, not only for the next ball, but also for what happens if I miss. Because if I leave a shot available for that other person, then that can make it a lot easier for them to win. Alright, so this is kind of a good, actually a good layout right here. His angle is pretty good for a combo. So let's see if that's what he decides to do. So he still has the other one at the other end of the table. Alright, let's see. Nope, didn't work. Okay, well, not too bad because it still makes a hard shot for me. That was my bad for the placement. Sometimes you just run that risk when you do these things. I mean, I could try to cut that in the corner. That's really my only shot. But it's a pretty high risk shot. Still got some space between the 15 and the and the rail there, so it's possible that I could cut this in. Let's say about right there. Nope. So my ball is open now, which gives me the opportunity to finish up the table if he misses. Whoa, that was interesting. Okay, so here, as long as you don't end up right in the center of the table, it's shouldn't have any issues here. There we go. That's about as best as I could do, I think, without going crazy. All right. Got that first game out of the way. I'll offer a rematch. See if he decides to accept it. So with Pure Pool, you get different accolades, and so you see at the bottom there, if you see ×3, ×5, ×7, they're all going to be indicators of what you've accomplished. Some of these symbols, I have no idea what they mean, but oops, he left the game. Anyway, we have to go back and find another guy to play with. And this is kind of nice. There's about 20,000, from what I can see, there's about 20,000 players, subscribers to Pure Pool, at least on Xbox. I don't know if it's interchangeable with Xbox and PlayStation. I don't think it is, but I know at least on Xbox there's 20,000 players. And so quite a few from the beginning. I think there was about 10,000 when I first started playing this game. So they have gotten more. I didn't pocket any balls. One of the things I do look at when I am playing against somebody is I'll take a look at their skill rating in the lower left corner there and see how this guy has a 1050 skill rating. So it kind of gives me an idea of how well they play overall. World positions 1971, and obviously as you get up higher in the world position, your skill rating is going to be higher. My handle is BarrelIsland 391. That's what I go off of. Alright, so he made a solid, and so he saw his stripes, and we're going to see how well he can set up shots here. It's going to be, you know, what's really weird is that just a little while back, it looked like Pure Pool had it so that you could actually see the guy moving around with his cue stick, so that you can see what he's thinking about and how he's focusing and all that. And they went back to this. It looks like this regime here, where you just essentially see them shoot, which is a little more boring in my opinion. I'd really like to see the guy and what his thought process is, because you'll see the cue move around and him look at different things, and that makes it a lot more interesting than just waiting for them to make a shot. And all right, so that 7 ball is in the way, so I probably cleared that one out first. I've got a bunch of stripes just right together like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy here. And just kind of clear all these balls out. One thing you got to be careful with is not to get behind balls. So it's a little scary every once in a while. It's so easy to do it too, to get behind balls, because you just don't have the right speed. And you know where you want to go, but sometimes the controller doesn't know that. So you end up getting stuck. Okay, what I'm going to probably do is try to get around that 11 on the rail side. I hit the ball. That wasn't good. I don't like hitting balls if I don't have to, because that can definitely mess you up. Alright, got to be gentle with this one, because when you have an angle like this, it's probably going to go a long way. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't use that one. I gotta be really careful. If I were to put top on this, it's very well possible that I could scratch in the side pocket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put low English on it, and yeah, I don't think I could have done better than that. That's just really hard when it's that much of an angle. Alright, here what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to hit off of 2 rails and hopefully come back up. There might be enough angle here for me to do that. Just got to make sure you make the ball too. That's kind of important. That was not enough. Sometimes when you hit it what I call fat on the ball, it doesn't tend to go as far, and so then you have that situation. Alright. Wow, that's a cut. That is a serious cut right there. So I got the issue of possibly scratching when I hit this ball also. but I really don't have any safety play for something like this. Oh. Alright, let's see what he does here. I know what I'd do, but everybody has their own way of getting in position. Okay. Time's ticking. Okay. He's got 18 seconds left. 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, he made it, but I didn't leave himself a shot on the 7. The only chance he has is to bank this. This is not the easiest bank shot right here, because it's really close to the 7's really close to the rail, and if it's touching the rail, then it's extremely hard. And at the same time, if I draw it back, if I have enough strength, that's a really long shot right there. There we go. See, I wouldn't have left him a shot on his, so that's a good thing. It's always good when you don't leave a shot for the other guy. Alright, I'm going to offer a rematch. And it seems like 50-50 where they accept a rematch. Sometimes they want to continue and sometimes they don't, for whatever reason.